Goes before it's over, I'ma put the city on notice. I got a wave like the ocean, I got some motion.
All right, what's up, guys? We back for another episode of ELP Lit. I'm your host, Kason. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get a little bit litty, you know, have a little lituation if y'all just have a little patience. Now, here today, we have, we have massage therapist, military brat, El Paso native, upcoming artist, Nick Mcguire.
What's up, y'all? How you doing, man?
What's up? Yo. I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited about this one. I think, like I told you before we even started recording, I felt like I had to get you once I saw your performance, man. Once I met you, and saw the way that people just, I guess you say, naturally gravitate towards you. You know what I'm saying? But look, I ain't gonna lie. I have to ask, is Nick Mcguire your real name?
Yeah, I mean, well, Nick, it's Nicholas, Nicholas, but Nick, yeah, that's what I go by. But yes, it is.
Now, I was gonna ask that because I ain't gonna lie, the name sounds a little Caucasian. You know what I'm saying?
It's Irish. The last name's Irish. It is.
All right. So with that question, I guess I want to ask, are you mixed?
No. So both of my parents are Hispanic. They're both Hispanic and Mexican descent. There's a little story that I like to tell with this as a joke, but not. So Mcguire's Irish, and there was one of my ancestors that came down long time ago, and he got with a Latina baddie.
Okay.
And you know what? He was like, we're gonna have kids, and then he had boys, and the boys also loved Latinas, and so it just kept going, and then now Mcguire's that's my last name, so it carried on.
Okay.
But yeah,
that makes sense, though. That makes sense. I had to ask it.
But my mom looks a little bit more. My mom looks a little bit lighter. She looks more like the Spaniard side. She's got green eyes, light skin.
But I noticed that here in El Paso, when I first came to El Paso, it's a big culture shock. But you have a certain perceptions of what Hispanic looks like.
Right. Yeah.
But I found out they could be dark like me, or they could look white.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like you said, have green eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I thought that is crazy. But I wanted to ask, okay, first, are you from El Paso?
So I like to say yes. I'm California born, but I'm Texas raised.
Okay.
So my dad's in the military. He was in the military for 24 years. So I was born in San Diego originally.
Okay.
And then we moved to Maine, and then we moved here because this is home. This is where my parents are from. It's where they went to school, everything like that. And then I moved back up to California and graduated high school up there.
Okay. My question, what's in Maine?
That's where the military sent him.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a cool experience though. It was. I was young, so I don't remember too much. But I remember the military housing we were living in. There was a little raspberry bush that was right outside our door. So my dad and I would go and we'd pick raspberries, and there was a playground, and then behind it was just open woods. A little eerie, but it was cool.
Okay.
And just lakes and forest, and it was a really cool experience. And what I do remember, it was really nice.
Okay. So yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. People say it's certain places that people like South Dakota.
Yeah.
You what's there?
Wyoming.
Yeah, what's there? So that makes me wonder. Okay, so you've been different places, but you claim El Paso,
right?
But my question would be El Paso. It's a lot of I hope I don't say it wrong, mariachi bands, and it's reggaeton. What would make you want to go your path of music?
Yeah, so My dad, well, first of all, my mom sings. She's got a gorgeous voice. It's more theatrical. She tried out for American Idol growing up, and they told her you should try Broadway instead. So that's kind of how she sounds. So I always had like a musical ear from a young age because I'd listen to her all the time.
Right.
And then my dad and my grandfather listened to a lot of R&B. They listened to a lot of Motown. So I grew up listening to like the Temptations and James Brown and Michael Jackson. And like Al Green from my grandfather, and then my dad would listen to like Neo and Usher and Mario and Marquise Houston and like all of these guys, Jodeci, and so that's what I gravitated towards.
Okay, now a lot of the people I feel like that you just named, I would consider R&B, right? Do you feel like the music you made is considered R&B? Yeah,
I think it could be either considered R&B or pop. I think for sure like Oxytocin Love was more pop. Okay. But like Only One and No Chorus, those two are definitely lean more R&B.
Yeah, the ones that I saw you perform with, Arrogance, was definitely more R&B.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, with that being said, okay, who would you, I know you said a lot right now, but who would you say you're most influenced by?
Justin Timberlake, Michael Jackson, and I'd probably say Neo. They're probably like my top three.
Okay.
In terms of like who I try to emulate when I'm singing, or who I listen to practice, and practice with my ear and everything. So
now a couple artists that I've brung up here, I've asked questions, but all of them. Just so you know, you are the first singer to be.
Let's go. I'm honored. Thank you, man.
Yeah. So everybody else have been rappers. In that case, I've asked them top 5 rappers that are alive. So now I'm going to ask you top 5 R&B. Now I have my own, and you could, and that's how we could bring some heat down. All right, because I let them pick on me first. Now, me personally, and some people may get mad, but I put R. Kelly as my number 1. And first of all, Robert and R. Kelly is 2 different people in my mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
His catalog is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I don't put. First of all, for anybody saying, I don't put Michael Jackson in R&B.
No.
I think he is pop.
You think he's pop?
Yes.
Completely. Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, he is called the King of Pop.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna say. I wouldn't put him in the top R&B.
I have so Kelly. You gotta have Usher in the top 5. This is no order, but I mean, other than Kelly at my top.
Yeah.
I mean, but some people don't. I'm going old school. I believe Joe is in my top 5. Let's see.
It's tough
because it's so many that like really made some clap. But like with me starting at, where would you go with yours?
Oh man, I think if we're talking all time, that's so hard. I think I definitely put Neo and Usher there. I think they're just, classics. Underrated. I don't know where people would put him, but Justin Timberlake, I like it because, he was one of the first like white dudes, or like somebody that was,
But if we were talking about white dudes, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Robin Thicke sings better.
Okay. No, that's a fair debate. Yeah, I think so too.
But honestly, I didn't know Robin Thicke was white until I saw this
until you saw
Yeah. Like, I thought it was black the whole time.
No, that's fair. I thought the exact same thing. So again, I teeter, like if I were to put like top 5, I might put Justin Timberlake honorable mention. And then I gotta throw some old school in there. I think Jodeci, like, just as
Look, is that fair? That's a groove.
I don't know. It's just.
Would you put Keith Sweat?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or does Marvin Gaye would count, would he?
Yeah, he would. He would. Man, this is a loaded question. Like, my brain just goes so many places.
There's too many.
And then, like, because I also think, like Keisha Cole, you know, or like, oh man, that's so hard. I don't know that I could pick 5.
I don't do that to myself. I just put them in genders.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because the women is just a totally. But then at that point, I start putting Mary J. Blige.
Exactly. Like Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
It's like, that's crazy.
But with that saying, okay, now I had saw something what they were saying, like they feel like R&B is dying because people are not going to church like they used to, and they feel like the basis of R&B was the church.
It's soul.
It's soul. So if you don't have that soul in it, whereas
as a Christian man, I agree.
Yeah,
I'd never thought about that. I actually agree, because a lot of people that you listen to, you ask them, okay, well, where did you start? Well, I started singing in church. Mm-hmm. Like that's you know, that's a classic.
Right from there.
And then exactly, and then you go from there. I didn't have that necessarily. I mean, like I went to church and everything, but it wasn't. That's not how I got started.
What
you know?
I got a question, because it's just. I'm sorry. This is how
that's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, but like, have you ever been to a black church?
One time.
One time?
Yeah.
How was that experience for you?
It was amazing. Like it was. I don't know, like I just felt more. Like I just, like there was just like this fire in my chest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I was just like, okay, like I feel it.
Did you experience shouting?
No, or like not from me.
Where did you go to, no, not you, but I'm saying, where did you go to see this?
Oh, well, I was.
Were you in Cali?
No. It was with my ex-girlfriend. We were, I don't remember where exactly we were. I think we were in Virginia.
Oh, okay. So you're basically in the South. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So like, because like what me growing up, that's all I saw was shouting. I saw people, put the white cloth. Mm-hmm. Like you go up there, you put in the cross with the holy oil. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be the one that you don't fall out when he try to do it. Mm-hmm. Like. Cause like I was that one, I'm like no, like no, I'm not following, or just, and it was just like that organ is crazy.
Yes,
yeah,
it was amazing. It was especially just kind of going into like the musical experience. Mm-hmm. Like I said, the worship and the praise that is in the black church is, oh my gosh, you just feel it. Like you just feel it. Like I said, in your chest, like a little fire in your chest. I love it. I love it. But it was just that one experience. Everything else, was in a Catholic church where everything's more like, oh, and like, just very completely different. And I'd like that would put me to sleep. This was like, yes, I'm gonna praise Jesus, like, that stereotypical praise the Lord, like it was amazing.
Yeah. Amazing. So I could see how like that built into your music though, because I remember like he said when we were at the Arrogance, like he sings. I'm like, he sing? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, all right. I was like, but I didn't expect more of like the soulful that came out. So I was like, okay, like first thing I feel like some black people, when you hit certain notes, like, oh yeah, he
got it.
He messed with the black people a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like so like I felt it, but like I was gonna say like, now this is like kind of turning the thing, right? Mm-hmm. Now don't get shot with this.
Okay.
All right. But I was at the performance, and something I noticed is that you got quite the female presence.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So I guess, would you call yourself a ladies' man?
My dad raised me with chivalry. Okay. He taught me. I guess so. I mean, I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm a lady. No, not really. I definitely know how to speak to them and everything. And again, like I said, my dad raised me with chivalry, and you keep her on this side of the road, and you open the door for her, and that kind of a thing. But
kind of lost art though.
It is. Yeah. It really is. It baffles me how many people, how many guys are like, and what they do. Like not opening the door for the girl when get out the car, letting her open the car door. Don't you touch that?
Yeah. Like, what's crazy? I once messed with a girl that all I did was like, I came in the house, I noticed like, hey, the trash is like full, like crazy. Nobody's taking it out, so I took it out to the trash and all this stuff that was just sitting there, and I was like, "Oh my god, you take out the trash!" I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, like that's regular." She's like, no, it's not. I was like, "What?
What do you mean it's not regular?"
But actually, I found out like, so I'm from the South, so to me, a lot of things to me, or because of how I was raised, seem normal. But I'm finding out like everybody don't open doors. Everybody don't take out the trash or.
It's not yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir to everybody. That's how I was raised, Like
that's dying off.
It is.
It's kind of like what they say that is chivalry dead, Yeah, but
not here. It's not.
No. I guess I was gonna ask. Okay. It's kind of funny to me, but like, have you ever used your singing voice to get women?
Can I plead the fifth? No, I'm just kidding. I won't say I haven't used it to my advantage before. But not usually. Not usually. No. But yes.
Yeah. I'm just like.
It's kind of like one of those. Why wouldn't you? It's like if you got that too.
Like if you could swear with your voice, like you know what I'm saying. But you know what's crazy that I thought about? I've heard so many R&B artists make these songs about their girl leaving and they're trying to get them back in the song, and then I realized like, bro, all these artists are single. It didn't work. Yeah. Like, I was like, dang, they could sing like this and she still left.
Girls,
they still left. What? I'm like, he got a hit out of it though.
Exactly. Cool. Dude, that's how Oxytocin Love was made.
Yeah.
I kid you not. It was about a girl and then she started like leading me on a little bit. And I was like, no, we're good. But I had already made Oxytocin Love because I was like head over heels. And then after the song I was like, at least I got a banger out of it.
I got something out of this.
Fuck. Yeah, it worked.
What was I gonna go for this? So I was gonna say this is a little controversial.
Okay.
All right. So in my first interview, I talked to Big Priv, about how at one time I feel like in the country, people preferred like skinny women, and then it changed to like, oh, we like them thick, we like them like this, blah blah blah. Right now, I feel like, because I'm a big guy,
right?
I feel like we're pretty. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like the tide has changed in the country where like women are preferring their guys a little bigger now?
A little bit, yeah. I had started, and it was for fun. I wasn't looking for anything really serious. Yeah. But you could scroll through the dating apps and everything. Yeah. And I just see like, I love my big boys. I love my big guys. And I'm like, dang, where was this? Yeah, no, I've seen it a little bit. I'm on my weight loss journey. I'm trying to be like that chubby buff. Where it's like, you're like, damn, you could tell he's kind of big, but like, damn, he got like biceps and stuff,
Yeah, he's muscular.
Exactly, exactly. That's my goal, which I think is good. Like to be healthy, and still look good,
Yeah.
But yes, I have seen a little bit of a shift. Even like in El Paso with like Crystal Poppin, she has a song and kind of like this. I like the big boys. Yeah,
it's helping. No, a couple little. I feel like things that helped us out. Like we're like, if you ain't too something, you ain't
doing nothing.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I feel like that helped out. But like,
definitely.
Like I was gonna say, lately there's been more artists, I feel like, that are bigger guys. So you got like Jelly Roll, you got like Big X the Plug. I'm noticing even on Instagram, like more like they got their shirt off and cool with it, like, with the chains and stuff, and it's like it's cool like that.
I'm not there yet, but
but like classically, even your classically ones like Notorious B.I.G., you know what I'm saying? You got Fat Joe, Big Pun. Could you ever see yourself, especially with you in R&B, it's possible, could you see yourself being a sex symbol?
Oh gosh, I was not expecting this one. I'll leave that up to the people. I'll leave that up to the people, you know.
Like, hey, bro, it's crazy. It's really crazy how like for example, I don't know, like, you might not ever see yourself that way, but it's crazy of how many women may see you that way.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And especially you put a singing voice with it, like you put some money with it. You know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, that's my type. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like
maybe.
You know, but
hear me out.
it's because I just be watching some of the videos of what they be talking about, and it's like so many are bigger guys, and it's like women are throwing panties on stage and, you know, and pulling at their shorts and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, and sometimes I know it can't be me, but I be thinking like, if he was a regular guy,
yeah,
like,
no,
would it even be on that magnitude?
Yeah,
like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I definitely understand that too. Like, there was I didn't even know how to react to it. This past show. Oh my god. I was sitting there with my best friend, and we were having like the agua frescas that were in the back, like with the food. And some dude came up to me, he's like, bro, you have the voice of an angel. Like, my girl fell in love with your voice. First of all, I would not tell another man that.
Nah, definitely not.
I was like, no, you can keep her. That's literally what I said. And my best friend looked at me and he started cracking up. And I was like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, like,
do I say my bad? Thank you, my bad? I don't know. It cracked me up.
Wild moment, right? Because I've made songs and I listen to my own songs, right? This gonna sound crazy, all right? But I'm already in the realm.
Yeah.
Have you ever had sex with a girl to your own music?
No.
Do you think you ever do it?
I have no idea.
Because sometimes whoever your girl is could be your biggest fan, bro.
Yeah, no, and I hope so.
Yeah.
I would hope so, right?
Yeah.
I'm single right now, but like I would hope that my girl is my biggest fan. You know?
You heard it, guys. You heard it. Women in El Paso. He's single right now.
But yeah, maybe. It would have to be her asking. You know, it wouldn't be like,
you wouldn't just be like,
not be like, yo.
yeah.
No.
Okay. I do want to ask, like, first, when did you notice that, hey, like, I could sing a little bit?
I've been singing since I was 4 years old. Now, back then it was like, You're My Sunshine and all that kind of stuff. But I could carry a tune when I was younger. I think when I realized that I really wanted to start making music was like 2020 or 2019, 2018 to 2019 or 2020, somewhere in there. So that was when I was in California.
Okay.
My senior year of high school, we went to this field trip, and it was called Music Forge program at the House of Blues. And we were in Anaheim, and we had to go to LA. And there were people from the music industry there, kind of guiding, mentoring. it seemed almost like scouting a little bit too. It was really cool. I got up there and I sang in front of, I think there had to be like close to 500 people that were there. So that was really fun. I still have that video. And I also got to sing for Kanye's manager at the time. And he was like, dude, you got it. Like, just learn everything that you can possibly do. Like, learn how to engineer, learn how to mix and master, learn how to play some instruments. Like, learn everything that you possibly can so that you can further yourself in the industry because you can sing. And so that, from that point on, I was like, man, like, maybe I can do this. Maybe this is something that I actually really want to do.
So that's what motivated you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am curious, so I feel like the only experience I have is my friend Nani, all right? I saw her record in the studio. She sings. See, I rap, so I do one take. Or you can just come back in. Just punch back in. What is the process for someone that sings?
It's similar. Depending on what you're doing and how you want to do it, everybody does it differently. But how I do it is I record the main vocals, and then I do doubles, and then we'll do like left and right. And usually once you start getting to like left and right, that's where you start adding your harmonies. That's where you start adding, you know, like you want to do highs and lows, and that kind of a process. Usually I don't struggle too much, thankfully, with like having to go back and do takes. I can do like one takes on a hook or something like that. But I mean, I'm sure there are some people who it takes a little bit longer, which is totally cool. But I typically can get it done pretty quick when recording.
Okay.
It's just the layering that takes time, like the layering of the vocals, the harmonies, and everything. Bless you.
Thanks. Okay. With your music, do you feel like you worry about how the volume or how much you're putting out?
I used to. Now I've been working like crazy. I probably have songs, including songs that I'm featured on. I probably got about like 10 to 15 songs that aren't even out yet that we're just kind of waiting on. So I used to, yeah. But I have four songs that are mine, 2 songs that I'm featured on with Arrogance. I've got the 5-song EP that's going to be coming out soon. So that'll put me at like 11. So and then on top of that, the ones that are going to be coming out when they come out, you know.
Every artist has music.
Yeah, exactly. So I used to worry. I think for singers, it's a little bit easier to not put out as much. And like, but for rappers, they constantly got to be dropping, you know. I think it is a little bit easier in seeing the processes of doing of like recording and making a rap song versus a full singing song. Like it's a little bit more complex, it seems. Not to say it's easier, but it's a little bit more complex, you know. Because again, like you have to do the layering, you have to figure out how you're gonna like elongate lines, or you know, it's different, you know.
Well, I guess what I'm thinking of is, now I already know how it is for El Paso artists being a rapper. Do you feel like it's harder for you as a R&B artist in El Paso?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's not, because it's not the scene here. You know, I'm blessed because Fort Bliss is here, and that brings a lot of diversity in. You know, so in that sense, it is tougher though, because not everybody, R&B isn't everybody's cup of tea here. It's not like as if I was in like Houston.
I was shocked. Like when I went to the show, like I'm like, there's some singers here.
Yeah.
So like that's when I ran into, and actually. And I just listened to her music, Zelly.
She's good. I just got in contact with her. She's phenomenal.
Yeah, I just listened to her music. I listened to yours. I listened to Alizé.
Yeah.
I listened to her. But I didn't know y'all were even around. Actually, like when my girl, she was like, I didn't know these people existed.
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, yeah, I said that's the point. I said that's why I needed to go, because the platform is lit so I could find people and then like put them out there.
Yeah, that was really cool what you were doing too. That playlist. I was just talking to my pops about it today. Like when we were eating before I got here. I was like, yeah, he created this playlist, and you know, some of my songs are on there. Most of my songs actually are on there. So thank you. But yeah, it's really cool because not a lot of people know about the singers in El Paso, especially not the R&B singers in El Paso. Like, if anybody, you know, that watches this does sing and make music here in El Paso that I haven't met or anything, please like shoot me a DM, because yeah, it's really cool meeting those people and kind of like learning from them or teaching them or anything like that, because it is few and far between here.
I was thinking about possibly making like the next couple segments singers.
That would be so cool.
You get what I'm saying? Cause that's like I said, in a place like El Paso, that's like it's hidden.
Yeah.
So like that was crazy. Like I said, when I came out and I saw, I was like, oh, like you have some artists you be like, okay, he got a little song, okay. Then some artists be like, they suck, you know. But then some of you be like, oh, that's why it shocked me. Me and my girl sitting there be like, oh, he can actually sing. I was like, and this is a different, because like, I don't know if you saw that Ray J thing when he did the verses, and like he wasn't hitting the note
that he needs.
So it's like, it's crazy though when you notice that somebody's hitting these notes like raw. You know what I'm saying? Because like, this is something for me. Like, if it don't sound right when I'm just spitting it regularly, I'm not gonna go and be like, oh yeah, get the auto tune to make me. No. You know, some people lean all the way on auto-tune. And I'm like, if I can't hit that note, maybe if I'm a little off auto-tune and the tunes a little, all right, okay. Yeah. But like, if I just can't hit that note at all, I'm not about to depend on the engineer to be like, oh yeah, let's get you right. Like,
no, it's tough.
I like, that's cheating at that point. Like, all right.
I get if you're like not trying to perform it or anything, and you're just trying to make something like for the streaming platform or something like that. I get it. I still wouldn't do it, but I get it. It's
how do you feel about, you're somebody who actually has the talent, but how do you feel about somebody that's like and then they go put on the auto tune and it's like hitting?
I think it's really tough to do that, because like working with music and then in turn working with auto-tune, which I don't use very often, only just for like effects usually. But it can't do it all. No. You got to be hitting within the certain allotted notes that they give you. So like, because you got to keep it within the key.
I just have seen somebody, and I'm gonna say his name.
No, don't say his name.
But like, I just saw somebody like, and he's singing the stuff, and I'm looking at my boy. I'm like, my boy, I said, but that sound horrible. and then he go and play it back after he did a little stuff. I said, it sound good.
It sound good now.
I said, that ain't what we just heard.
Are you hearing what I'm hearing?
He cheating, man.
Yeah.
I said, that ain't fair. He cheating, man.
But with that, I think the integrity holds where you're performing it.
But now they got mics with auto-tune.
Yeah, no, you're right. But I mean, like, let's say the local level. How many people are really going to have mics with auto-tune at the local level?
Oh, yeah,
you know, so if you're doing that and you're a local artist, I would say lean on some integrity with that. And, you know, if you can't hit the note, just don't sing the note, you know.
With that being said, though, I know you just said, you know, if you're a singer, you know, hit your dance. But what are artists, even rappers or anybody, who are some artists maybe in El Paso or period that you would want to work with?
Well, there's some people that I'm planning on working with that I haven't, that I really do want to work with. But like some main ones, like Zelia, I just told you about her. Pie Sisters, they're so good. You want to get yes, you want to talk to some really good singers. Talk to the Pie Sisters. And then who else? Legacy. I'm going to be working with Legacy really soon.
Okay.
I think that's going to be a really cool mesh. Isaiah Moore.
Okay.
Excuse me. Who else? Schizo. I want to work with Schizo. So just, people within like that cool little family that I think that's really cool. But primarily, I'd say those artists. Oh, I'm going to be working with, Alize as well. Okay. I'm coming out with an album. I don't know when it's going to release, but I'm going to be having her on that one for sure.
Okay. All right. I mean, is there any, if you had like dream collabs, what would they be?
Dream collab. I'd probably say Post Malone would be fun. Because he's so versatile. He can do anything. He can rap. He can do country. He can sing. Somebody else that I would probably love to collab with, just probably because I could learn so much from her, is Kalani. Like that would be crazy. And then we'll do a third one. We could do something probably because I love his faith and everything. Jelly Roll, like why not do a little R&B country mix? That would be cool.
Did you
see, Kane Brown does that?
Did you see? I think it was Big X the Plug and was it Jelly Roll they combined to make that album? It was like a country rap album.
I think it was Morgan Wallen. I could be completely wrong. Wrong, but I don't remember who it was.
But that's crazy. Yeah. That would be fire. I'm really like hype about genres mixing.
Yes,
and it sounds cool. Good. Yeah.
Like Kane Brown and I think it was her did a song called "Blessed and Free." It's so good, but it's got like that R&B country mix.
Okay. Would you? Oh, of course I should ask that. Would you being Christian? I feel like you're really in the church, right? Would you ever think about doing Christian song, gospel?
Yeah, 100%. And that's definitely in the books. That's definitely something that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing like a good little mix of both. But yes, 100%. I think there's a song from the Pie Sisters that just came out, and it's really cool because it gives mainstream, but to those who know, it's called A Little Lost. And they talk about, he leaves the 99 to find me. And it's really cool hearing that and hearing references like that in mainstream music as well. So I want to do that and include that stuff too.
Okay. Now I do want to ask you this because we talked. Now talk a little about the fact of like this might shock some that you do massage therapy.
Yeah. I'm not licensed yet. But fresh out of high school, my dad was like, okay, what are you gonna do? You got to do something. You got to either go to school, or you got to start working, or you got to do something. And growing up, I would always like, oh, are you hurting? Here, let me give you a little massage. And people always told me like, I always feel so much better afterwards. And my dad's the type of guy that he won't steer me a direction where he thinks I'm gonna fail. So him telling me like, yeah, you should pursue that, or pursue a trade, because I was never the best in terms of school. But he's like, it's short. It's a trade. It's going to be more hands-on. Try it out. So I did. I went to EPCC and I did their massage therapy program, and I loved it. Like,
how long was it?
It was like 7 months. So it wasn't bad at all. Yeah.
Was it 7 months straight?
Yeah, 7 months straight. And I mean, you'd go in there eventually when you started getting to the hands-on part, and you'd be getting a massage, and then you'd be giving somebody else a massage and practicing. So you like, I was like, this feels nice.
So you said at more towards the end, it was like the hands-on part.
Actually, it started off pretty early. Then they just teach us like the different types of massage. Like there's effleurage and petrissage and like friction and different things like that. And so they teach us that individually, or like what it was is Swedish massage. But yeah, and then they teach us spa therapy as well. Oh. So I got wrapped up in like a burrito with some like mud on me and stuff, and I was like on this water bed. And I was just there. I was like, holy crap, I'm gonna fall asleep. And then we went into the sauna afterwards, and then we got a massage. Like it was crazy. It was really cool. Yeah. Like they even let me sleep for like 30 minutes after a massage, like after class was done, because they were like, no, just let him sleep. And I woke up, I was kind of like, where's everybody?
Everybody's gone.
Yeah. And sometimes legitimately I'd have to sit outside for like 15 minutes because I couldn't drive. Like I was like, no,
you were that relaxed.
I was that relaxed.
Yeah.
It was so cool. Like that was the most fun I've ever had in school. It was really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, that sounds fun right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Now in some conversation we had before, you said that you were on FitFam.
Yes, I was in 2023.
What were you on FitFam for?
A good thing. It was a good thing.
Okay.
I didn't flip a car over or drink and drive.
Yeah, their DWI thing goes crazy.
None of that stuff. Stop drinking and driving, damn it. Okay, sorry. So anyway, it was 2023. It was November 2023, and I was at Dollar Tree. I was working at Dollar Tree.
Okay.
And I had gotten a job working at Alorica, which is a call center. Mm-hmm. And it was one of my last days there. As a matter of fact, no, it was my last day. And I had just released Only One. Only One. Okay. And so over that year, I was promoting it.
With Mayhem?
Yes, it is. It's the one with Mayhem. And I would promote it. People would start, like giving me their items. And as I was scanning, I'd be like, random question, but what kind of music do you listen to? I listen to everything. Oh, okay, cool. Do you like R&B? Yeah, I love R&B. Well, the reason I'm asking is because I'm a local R&B artist. I have a song out. It's on everything, Apple Music, Spotify. You say that and people go, Yeah. and I'm like, I can write it on the back of your receipt, or if you want to give me your phone, I can. My dad made me a QR code, so I pull up the QR code and they'd scan it, take them to my link tree. But that's what I do. Like it was by word of mouth, and I got it to like 2,000 streams like pretty quick, and it was really cool. So when I was leaving, that's what they knew me as. Yeah, Nick sings. Yeah, he promotes his music, yada, yada, yada. Mm-hmm. So they asked me to sing Only One for them one last time. And so I did. One of my managers recorded it. They sent it to FitFam. FitFam reposted it. And that's where I met a lot of the people that I know today, like Legacy and Clayco and True Squad and even studios like Beacon Hill, GRS, Star City. They all reached out to me. And I started building friendships and relationships through 2024, and then 2025 last year is when I really started working. Mm-hmm. Like I started working with a lot of those people, and then of course this year as well. But it really helped kickstart my career locally because everybody had eyes on me and they were like, yeah, let's work together. So it was really cool, and I'm so thankful to FitFam for that.
Yeah.
And Dollar Tree.
Did you get a lot of followers from that?
I did.
Yeah.
I went from like 700 to about like 1,800 or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
How long did that take?
It was literally within like days.
Dang.
I kid you not.
Your phone was blowing up.
It was crazy. Like there was even just like a couple months ago, I was on Instagram and I was bored at work, and I started going through my my message requests. It was like 2023. Hey, you're so good, blah 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 blah. I was like, hey, I'm so sorry, it's 3 years later, but like I appreciate it. I started trying to like reach back out to people because I felt so bad. But yeah, it was insane. It was actually insane. Like people were like, hey, I messaged you, I didn't, like, did you see it? I was like, man, when I tell you, like, I understand why celebrities don't respond now, because there's just so many like messages. I didn't know what to do.
And really, I guess, and that's just Fit Fam.
Exactly. Yeah. It got like 38,000 likes, so I don't know what that translated in terms of views. Like I still have people, I work at AT&T right now, so I just had a customer like a couple days ago that I was started talking to about my music and everything, and they're like, were you on Fit Fam 3 years later? And I'm like, yeah, that was me. I was on Fit Fam. So it's crazy how many people actually saw it. And I'm so grateful for that, like genuinely, because it built up a little local fan base and to where people were like, yeah, no, I've seen his face before. Like, I know who that is. Right. It's cool. It's really cool.
Man, yeah, that's dope. I love this. That's crazy. Yeah, 1,100 in a couple days, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do.
Do you think you still get follows from?
Maybe. I honestly have no clue. Maybe. Yeah. But yeah, it's definitely a possibility.
Okay. Let's see. So, let's talk about what music that you have coming up.
Okay. Yeah. So literally within the next couple weeks, I've got the 5-song EP coming out with Arrogance. It's called When the Heart Talks Back. We just performed some of it at this last event for SNL. And I think it's either going to be the 23rd or the 24th. So either Thursday or Friday. And we're going to be doing an EP release party. So I
gotta be people,
there. Come through, please.
I gotta be there.
We're gonna be performing it, and then once it releases, we'll be listening through to it again. And I think we've got Mayhem that's gonna be DJing and hosting. So it's gonna be cool because he had a big part to do in it. He helped me write. He gave some creative insight on it and everything, and it was really cool. He was in the studio for a lot of it.
Okay, so I do have a question. You just said that it sparked something for me. How do you feel like people that get a little antsy around like writing, like and saying like some people like, oh no, I don't want nobody to think somebody wrote for me, or blah blah. I feel like with singers it's more acceptable.
Yeah. Rap culture is like if you didn't write it yourself, they're gonna look at you, look at you sideways. Yeah.
I feel like in like singing culture is more like, oh yeah, John Legend wrote this for me, and it don't take nothing away from that you're a great singer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you're the one delivering the words, and while the words are super important, sometimes delivery is just as important. Right. So no, I'm not ever ashamed. I'm not the best writer. Like I can still write, but usually it's like I got to get a little clay first, and then I can start molding it into something different. Like Mayhem helps me a lot with that. Okay. Like he'll be like, here, look, I wrote this down. Tell me what you think. Can you do something with that? And then I'll like shape it into like how I would sing it or switch it up completely. But yeah, I'm still learning with all of that. I'm young, I'm 23, so I'm still learning with all of that kind of stuff, and working on my craft in terms of that. And I'm not
your
ashamed of that.
Will get better.
Exactly.
As it goes on.
Exactly. So I'm not ashamed of that.
There's something I noticed is that as you get older, with more experiences, with more time, like even the way you write will change.
Yeah, more experiences, more life.
I think it was like crazy. Like I don't know if you ever heard. I know it's not to singing, but J. Cole was like, what took him so long to put out the album was like he was trying to find the storytelling ability he had from way back, and he was like he couldn't write like that no more because his writing had changed. So it took him time to get back. Get back like that. So like I just listened to some of my music is, and I noticed that I write differently, based on like, for example, I'm not gonna write like 19-year-old me. I got kids now. I got different things going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just write differently, or you or maybe you don't care about certain things anymore. So you're not going to put out there like, yeah, I got this nice chain. Yeah. Or I'm wearing this and that, because that might not be your mindset no more. Exactly. Yeah. But oh yeah, I'm excited, cause I already heard it, so I'm definitely excited for the EP to come out. Yeah, there was a couple of those I was like, yeah. I was already like, yeah, I was feeling it. So
I appreciate that, man, for sure.
Yeah, with that being said though, is there like anything else that you want to tell the people about you, or that you want to get out?
Don't be afraid to approach me. Like, please, if you see me out and you want to say what's up, please do. To artists, if you want to work with me, please let me know. I've got a pretty busy schedule, but I will always try to make time. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out. Like, that's just under wraps right now. So stay tuned, and God loves you. Share love. I mean, that's pretty much it for me. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Like, you're awesome. This is so cool. It was so much fun.
You had me wanting to do like, say an inspirational. That's crazy. But all right. Like, I enjoyed this one.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. It was fun.
With that being said, I'm Kaneson.
I'm Nick Mcguire.
This is ELP lit, you know what I'm saying? We got litty, had a lituation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all had some patience. Peace.